All right, it's time for another weekly Squardle. This is, if you're not familiar with Squardle, it's like Wordle on a grid. We're guessing a row and a column at the same time. And the weekly version just has more words. We've got 10 words here. This 8 is how many guesses we have remaining. And when we complete a word, we get a bonus guess. And I had a suggestion a while back, actually, from someone to do a Squardle puzzle starting with Found, Gawky, Heist, Ivory, and Joker, because they start with F, G, H, I, and J. And apparently I did a start using A, B, C, D, E before. I don't actually remember that, but it sounds like something I would do, so I'm sure I did. So Found, Gawky, Heist, Ivory, and Joker. So sure, why not? Found, Gawky, Heist. Okay, that was good. Ivory and Joker. All right, well, lots of black letters in the grid. But we did do W, V, F, K, J, a bunch of bad letters, so it's not too surprising. Now we've got the S and the T here, which is interesting. There's an O in this column. And it can't be first or fifth. Could be second or fourth, though. Now the O in this row can't be first or fifth. It could be second or fourth. It can't be third. So it could also be second or fourth. So if there's not an O right here, then there has to be an O there and there. Which is still possible, but O there could be good. Let's see, what else do we got? Okay, there's probably a Y here. We've got the yellow and the red, and that's a usual spot for a Y. This could be T-R-Y. Got an E. We could do retry. Retry is not, but the E can't be there. Oh, interesting. There's an E in the column. And if this is a Y at the end, then the E will have to be, if the E would have to be up here. But it could be something like entry. Entry's pretty good. There is an N in the grid somewhere. And it's not in the first or fourth row or column, so entry would be good. This could be O-N. That's not too bad. Now, what else? This can't be R-Y down here, though. It could be D-Y. We do have a D in the row. And maybe an E here. E-D would be good. Something like posed or nose. Not nose. There's no N. Posed isn't too bad. This column here has an E, an I, and a T. The I mean, up there isn't bad. This word would start with an I, but the I isn't third and it's not fourth. So, and the I in the row up here, it's not fourth. I don't think it's gonna be fifth. It could be, but I don't think so. And it can't be first, so it's gotta be second or third. So I there isn't too bad. We need a T, which could be anywhere. And we need an E, which could be almost anywhere. It can't be third or second, but we could end in an E here. That's not too bad. We could also do E-E-R, so that's not too bad either. What if we did E-R, because we do have an R here, and we did the E there. Something, it can't be nerdy. There's no N. This could be inter. That's not too bad. Something like canon. It can't be canon. There's no A. And we need an A somewhere. And it can't be in the second row or column, so it'd have to be over here then. There's no U, so this can't be like queer across here. But we could have like steer, maybe. Yeah, it does need to have an S. Got this yellow S here. Is that the only place? Yeah, it's the only place that we guessed S's. So maybe steer? It's possible. We have an O here. Oh, I don't like TST though. Okay, so maybe not that. But O... Can't be OU. OA? Could we have an A? I don't really like AER, though. Well... I mean, we could also do RE and put the R here, reedy, and oh, this oh, okay, look at the O here. There's an O in this middle row. White O here means it can't be third. Yellow O here means it can't be first. This is a definite O right here. Okay, so this is O. Now this, so it's O something ST. Can't be I. It can't be U. It could be an A. But it can't be O, I or U. O. I mean, OA seems really good. But then I don't know what this is gonna be here. Yeah, because we need the T. We need the T, and this isn't, I-tear isn't a thing. So, oh, irate, that's good, irate, and R-O-N, we could have another O here, we could do like boron or moron, and a double O here, like loose, maybe? We do need to have an S, but I don't, Aster? Aster, that's probably an acceptable word. That's, like stars. And then this could be coast, or boast, or toast. Yeah, I don't know. And this up here isn't looking great. L-I-P-E, so maybe not loose. This feels like it's got to be boron or moron, so we could do goose or moose. No, we can't do goose. We could do moose or loose. I don't know. I feel like I'm close, but okay, this isn't necessarily a P, is it? We don't know that that's a P. That could also be an N, or no, it can't be an N. It could be an H, hose, but I don't like I-H-E. And we need a D somewhere up here. What about dosed instead of dozed. Dosed. I-D-E. That's better. And then this could be loose and aster and maybe like glide, but this still needs to be boron or moron. What about elide? M-bar. I don't think that works. M-bar? M-bar, is that a word? I mean, it's possible it's a word. It sounds like a word. It sounds like a word, I don't know. It's probably a word that I should know if it is a word. I don't know. I mean, this is getting, I feel like I'm getting far out there. I've got elide and embar and aster. Those are all pretty tricky. But it's certainly possible, I guess. Question is, what do I want to guess now? I'm thinking about guessing elide, but I'm trying to think if embar is actually a word. It sounds like, at first I didn't think it was, but now that I'm saying it in my head more, it's starting to sound like you, like it means kind of like bar, maybe. Like you embar somebody, like embargo. Embargo is a word. So is it related to embargo? Like you embar someone, you stop them from doing something? If it's not a word, it should be. I think I'm gonna do elide. I'm gonna go for it. Or am I? Or am I gonna do, or should I be a little bit more cautious and do something like slide? Nah, we're gonna be dangerous. We're gonna go for elide. Okay. Is embar really a word? Let's go for moron. Embar is a word. Okay. I mean, it kind of sounded like a word, so now we could do boast, but we don't need to do the ST. We could do boat, and we'd get the T there, but I mean, getting the other letters here isn't really going to be very helpful because we still got to guess Aster and Reedy, so I don't know, let's do boats. We'll get the T. There we go. All right, and then Aster. Oh, it's not, okay. Oh, is it Esther? And Ember? But Esther's just a name, isn't it? Maybe Esther has another meaning besides a name. Okay, well, let's do Reedy. Reedy is right. Look at all those bonus guesses. And then we gotta do the E, and it's the first column, so we will have a super guess to end it. And there we go, all right. Well, now I wanna know, is imbar a word? I'm gonna look it up. Imbar, is imbar a word? Imbar, to stop, check, or hinder. Yeah. It's looks like it's kind of an obsolete word, to interrupt or impede by an embargo. There you go. So embar is like the verb of embargo, I guess, kind of. But ember does make more sense than embar. But ester as a word too, is that? Oh, it's a chemistry thing, an organic compound made by replacing the hydrogen of an acid by an alkyl or an other organic group. So interesting, I was kind of guessing one word that I wasn't sure if it was a word, and I ended up, there was a word that I didn't know was a word instead. So, all right, elide, moron, boast, Esther, Reedy, ember, loose, irate, dosed, and entry. So let me know if you're familiar with the word Esther or embar or Aster for that matter, and how you did with this weekly Squardle this week. And of course, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles. Now, here comes the fun part. The patient was then instructed to plug their nose and blow, kind of like 8, which is 19 minus 11. Yeah, that'll work. So 7 times 3. Okay, well, lucky guess, I guess. And we need an L or an E still. So we have an I, we need an L or an E, we need an O or a T, we need an O or an R. Well, that was really bad. Really bad. So the only words that use the W or the L are the words that start with the W and the L. So, oh, poo, like Winnie the Pooh.